I was on. It's like in the loop.
When niggas don't know the words.
When niggas don't know the word, hey man.
You try to steal what I said.
Yeah, niggas trying to steal what I'm saying. That shit crazy. When niggas don't know the words.
Them lights is bright.
That's when I perform the best, when the lights is brightest.
When the lights is, hey man.
Tight shit.
You don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
Get my phone, gang.
Do I got it? My bad. And I fought it. I'm playing, bro.
Do I got it?
I didn't know I was. Never mind.
He not playing. He farted for real, yeah.
Never mind.
A year. Hey, what's good, fam? Welcome back to the Rome Pod, man.
Welcome back to the room.
Happening?
It's King DG, man.
And you here with Deuce.
Man, you already know who it is. It's Drip with a J. Drip in the flesh. We here to bring y'all that stuff that come out the rear end of the chimpanzees, the monkeys, Harambe, the apes, going apes. You feel what I'm saying? No bathing ape.
Yo, and I ain't gonna lie today. We just here to talk about the fall off, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Fall off. What I tell y'all?
That's just the whole.
What I tell y'all?
Yeah, I just made a whole coat of people.
I told y'all.
Turn this shit off.
Next time y'all see me, it's gonna be fall off time. And whoever cut that shit off, you feel what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do.
Stay that way, yeah. Stay
on that side.
On that side, like you said.
Stay on that side.
So
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yup.
Do y'all think the younger generation fuck with the album?
Do I think they fuck with the album? I think they probably fuck with some songs up there. But I don't. I think that's one of the other reasons why he kind of did this tour jump, because it kind of forced the younger generation, especially like the younger black hip hop people who say they love hip hop.
Yeah.
It forced them to be like, oh, Cole is coming to somewhere where I'm at. Because I'm at the HBCU and I'm under, you feel what I'm saying, 22. Let me tap in. Let me listen to this jump real quick. Let me see my couple songs just in case he say something. So I could be like, Cole, my favorite song is this. Even though I'm really not like the biggest Cole fan. So I think that was a portion of it. Do I think they fuck with it? Probably. I can't really speak for them because, you feel what I'm saying, I don't really know. But I don't know what y'all think.
How do you think it resonate? Yeah, basically, like, do it resonate with the younger crowd based off like?
It depends how they receive music. If they actually listen to music, then anybody who actually listens to context can literally resonate to what he's saying.
I can agree.
But
and I still feel like a lot of them didn't, because all I know is I was bumping the album, and then TJ, my little brother, walked in.
Tragic.
How old is
I mean, I ain't gonna. TJ a YN. He a certified YN,
but still,
though.
that's the younger generation.
Yeah.
That nigga was like,
high school.
That nigga went to my mama. He was like, what is your son listening to? My mama was like, what's wrong with it? I said, Ma, it's J. Cole. This nigga tripping, right? She was like, yeah, like, what's
tight?
TJ was like, nah, it sound crazy, bro. The stuff you listening to just sound crazy. I'm like, bro, it's real music, bro. Like,
but what is real music? Like, we gotta define like real music, or like give examples of real music, because I ain't gonna lie, I actually do think. Hold on, before I say what I think, you already said what you think. So
what do you think? Do you think the younger generation resonated with this new fall off?
I'm gonna say I agree with what you said, where it's like I think it's certain songs, but like overall, I'm gonna say no.
No.
I'm gonna say no, which is why I think it was like perfect timing for him to call it the fall off and all that. Like perfect, bro. It's a great project overall, but like I don't think they necessarily resonate with it, because when I listen to it, that give me like the come up, warm up type Cole, and that was like what, early 2000, like early 2010s ish, Cole. So like 2014, Forest Hill Drive was 12 years from now, and it's kind of like, it sounded like J. Cole prior to that project to me. So like, take away 12 years ago, I say, like, I'm giving y'all my age, but 12 years ago, niggas, I was 15. We was in high school, same age as TJ at that time. So it's like, I look at it like, I don't think they resonate with it, because when J. Cole had his platinum album, we was in high school. So now when he dropping an album 12 years later, it's like, it give you that same vibe prior to that project. These little kids who 15 now was babies.
Only thing is,
like,
if you think about it, yes, the vibe of the music is that. However, it's coming from a perspective of him older than that, and so the
Yeah,
things
most
that he's
definitely.
saying, it sounds sonically, it do sound like older Cole, but perspective wise, he's speaking from a perspective that's much older than them niggas. Like he had
Yeah.
this 29, this 39. That was literally him when he was 29. He was making music like this. When he 39, that's where that perspective comes from. So it's like the perspective that he's speaking from on the whole album is way older than things that you feel what I'm saying they really is thinking about right now.
Yeah, so it's like I agree with you. I
Like he
think
rapping
certain
about
songs.
life sentences with his wife and having 2 kids. Like
That song is a banger, bro. That's one of my top
So it's
songs
like-
on
That's what I'm
that
saying.
thing.
So it's like they can't really resonate with that, unless, like I said, it depends how they listen to music. If they really, because back then when we was 14, we was listening to music talking about things that older niggas was
Message.
going. That's what I'm saying. Like we was listening to older rappers. If I'm being honest, rappers in all actuality, you wasn't really getting on as one of the top rappers in your teens. All the rappers who was really listening to heavy that won't like just the turn up rappers was all in their mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
You feel like we was listening to Wayne back then, but nigga, when we was 14, Wayne was older. Wayne was in
Yeah.
his 30s, or Wayne was, you feel what I'm saying, late 20s at that time. So it's like when this nigga dropped, when we listen to Green Ranger and shit, like Wayne is not a young, he's not a young nigga at that time,
No.
and we bumping that shit every day. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the young niggas who came up during that time, like, you feel what I'm saying, we was listening to them niggas. But the main niggas who we was really bumping heavy, nigga, them niggas was even like nigga, we was 14 listening
Real
to
dope.
to Kendrick and Cole, who them niggas and Drake, them niggas was much older than us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Nowadays, them niggas is 15 listening to a 19-year-old, a 20-year-old nigga. The oldest nigga they listen to is Young Boy, and he's our age.
I about to say, yeah, we listen to YB, he all right.
He
So.
alright.
Yeah, alright.
So it's like that's the oldest nigga these niggas listening to.
Low key.
So it's like, yeah, it just depends on how you receive music.
Damn. So y'all got a favorite disc, or do y'all look at it as like one project? Like,
I do have
do y'all critiquing like a whole project, or do you critique about like this one and this two, like, or however, like, do you have a favorite disc?
I look at it holistically, but I personally can say like the first disc might be like if you go song for song, the first disc might be the better disc. But to me, however,
For real, that's how you feel? Because I remember at first.
yes, but hold on, listen. But
why
I
you said
think
song for
my
song.
favorite disc might be the second disc because I think I don't know, it's something about them second disc songs just be having me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, dog, this nigga is I think it's really that perspective of the older Cole. Really, just you have my eyes like, damn, bruh. And so I
Giving
think,
me game.
but I do think the better, like music wise, I do think the better disc is the first disc. But my favorite disc is the second disc.
Right. What about you?
I don't know. I look at it all as one album because the way that shit really run into each other, bro, I can't even classify it as two, bro. Like, that shit it's just too, I don't know.
Put together.
Yeah. See, when every time I listen to the album, I can't just listen to one song. I listen to
Hell no.
every song that I like. So I go from 2-6, then I go from Legacy, then I go all the way down. I play Legacy, then I forgot what was after that. And I let that joint go all the way down there to the album done.
Bus and Roll, hey.
Yeah. That, and
That
then
Bus
who
Roll
the fuck
Groove?
is you? Then Drum and Bass, and then goddamn.
Hey, bro, you just skip Run the Train?
I don't listen to that song, I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
No, I don't.
That's like crazy right
It's
there.
good, but I'm just not, I don't know.
Hold
Just
on,
certain
I ain't
songs
gonna
I'm
lie.
not play.
You skipped Po Thing too. You just went straight to Legacy.
No, yeah, but I listen to that sometimes. I gotta be in my mood. When I feel like cussing a nigga out, pump bitch, that's what I'm gonna play that shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's
See
what he
this
said
nigga?
in the song.
You see this nigga?
So when I'm in that mode and I feel like calling somebody a punk bitch, yeah,
Think that he put on that Po Thing.
yeah, punk bitch. He said that shit like 30 times in the song.
He did say it like
So,
30
I mean,
times.
hey, it just depends on my mood.
He really said it
bro.
like 26 times.
He did though, no cap. But if I do go to that shit and play one song, well, it'll be two. If I'm gonna play one song, it's gonna be the Let Out. That song, like, I'm just gonna play that shit. I'm just gonna put it on. I might even cry, and then you feel me? You feel me?
Nigga.
I'm just saying, bro. That nigga just, cause once you play the Let Out, it leads to the, you know what song next, bro. That nigga slid, bro. Like, I can't even explain it, bro. What's the name of that shit? The 2 songs in one shit after the Let Out.
Bombs in the Ville.
Talking about Bombs in the Ville. And hit the gas.
And then you got the song at the bottom. He said, F-A-E-V with it, E-D-I-E-D-A-T.
What y'all say when I hop on? When you don't know the words.
Like, bro, hey, I don't know how Fayetteville really feel about Cole, but hey, that nigga put y'all on.
Cause he said that shit, so he was like, yeah.
Like, he put Fayetteville on for real. Cause I about to say, niggas really don't, like, for a Virginia nigga, like, niggas don't really know Fayetteville like that. I only know about Fayetteville just cause I actually got ties to Carolina type shit, but most people don't know what Fayetteville is. Like, we hear Greensboro, Winston-Salem before we hear Fayetteville. Like, we hear Elizabeth City. People don't even know what Elizabeth City is, but we hear Elizabeth City before we hear Fayetteville. People don't really know Fayetteville.
They not that far from.
No, they not at all.
Like
we know it's like they right outside of Greenville for real. Like, we know about like Greenville,
crazy,
Raleigh, Greensboro, Charlotte. Like, we hear about that before we hear about Fayetteville. So it's like Fayetteville really low key put Carolina on. Like, so at least a Fayetteville resident, especially the way like he just. I don't know. Like, that's just who he. Cause Carolina, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Fayetteville is really like, that's North Carolina. Like it's not too many metros. Like, that's like we're one of the closest. We're one of the closest metros to them.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass. Like, we're one of the closest metros to Fayetteville. Like, Fayetteville is outside of North Carolina. We're one of the closest metros outside of North Carolina to them. Like, they really like North Carolina. Like, that's they shit. Like, they still gotta drive a couple hours to get out of the state. Like, they really North Carolina. Like, if you see where they at, it's like, them niggas is really North Carolina. Like, so to see him put on for Fayetteville like that, it's like, damn, like, I don't even know about Fayetteville like that. Like, he made me interested in the city. Like, bro, what kind of city produce a talent like this? You know what I mean? I don't think our environment is, I look at environment is I'm big on environment type shit. So it's like, I'm always intrigued to see where somebody's talented is from. That's just me personally. Like, I know it might not matter, but personally, like, just the way I consider the environment, I always be wondering, like, oh, damn, where they from? Especially when I hear somebody talk, like, where they from?
Yeah.
Type shit, because the environment shape, you know, the environment shape.
It don't matter, but it kind of do matter.
Low key, it's not because it's not by coincidence. It don't be by coincidence, bro.
And
it's like, we don't know nobody else from Fayetteville, bro. I don't know nobody else from Fayetteville.
I mean, y'all niggas know. I know hella people from Fayetteville.
I'm talking about somebody
as
who's
far as like people.
Yeah, you went to school from North Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the only reason. But in all actuality, he had 2 niggas from Fayetteville on the album. So it's like,
we talking about Ray
and PD Pablo.
PD Pablo, yeah, because everybody
so it's
said
like,
he was one of the ones from Fayetteville back then.
Yes, and so it's like, bro, this nigga.
And that song with PD Pablo was.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
God.
But niggas don't even know that PD Pablo's from Fayetteville, bro. They was playing his song on Drumline, bro. They would literally play his song on the fucking movie.
You know, they said he was like getting to that level, but he never like
he never really got into the industry shit type shit, and so it was like, but
I always heard his name. I can't name no song. I've heard his name plenty of times, but I can't tell you a song by him.
Because you don't know that that's his song type shit. But
exactly type shit.
But I think in all actuality, the majority of Fayetteville definitely fuck with Cole. And I think that was an interesting point that you made. Like, okay, in all actuality, if you've been following Cole, he been shouting out Fayetteville from the beginning, like literally just as loud as he was shouting it out on the Fall Off. But the crazy thing is like, I don't really feel like them niggas really, like, it ain't make nobody want to go there or like start building there type shit. Like, it didn't really build. It built they mystique up, if in reference to Cole. But it didn't really build like them as a place. Like, they didn't get any. They didn't get much notoriety from that.
You can't really do that based off of just shouting it out. That's why I say I look at it from just seeing the type of environment produced the talent. You see what I'm saying?
Actually, I don't even know. Maybe if it was more people from there, because
Fayetteville's not big.
You're right, but I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, as a 7'5", nigga, people going to places that I've gone, and I tell people where I'm from, I know they in their head like, oh, that's where AI from. Oh, that's where Michael Vick from.
Okay,
Oh, that's where Pharrell from. That's where.
But are you saying that makes them want to come?
I'm just saying it builds the notoriety or it builds the recognition. But I don't feel like Fayetteville has built that recognition.
I mean, I don't think they have because he's the only one that got big like that.
But not only is he big, you can argue that he's one of the biggest.
Like
that's
he is the biggest. Like
that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know nobody else from Fayetteville. Like
yeah. No, I'm not just saying from Fayetteville. I'm saying as rappers right now, you could argue that you feel what I'm saying. He's at the pinnacle, and so we got. You
Especially if he just sold 300K first week.
That's what I'm saying. He just sold 300K first week. Is he not
independent right now?
Yes, I think this album.
Probably not.
But right now
but
he is. He fully is. Yes. I don't know if this was his last album under them, or if everything going forward. But I know as of right now, he isn't in the deal.
Yeah, I could take his box away. That shit ain't gonna be like Kendrick shit.
Ain't gonna be pew pew. So, when y'all first heard the album, how was y'all feeling?
2-6 niggas wild, bitch.
That's how you was feeling?
Played that shit 3 times back to back, man.
Tragic. Ain't even get past the second track.
3 times back to back.
Ain't even get past the second track without hitting the rewind.
When I played it, I played the first disc first.
Okay.
First listen, I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? And I played it through again because I seen some, like, how I go through an album, I just play it through. If I see a song I like, off first listen, I throw that bitch on repeat, listen to that shit again, then I keep going. Then I see a repeat song. I look for repeat songs first, off first listen type shit. So I first listen, I'm listening track 1, boom, track 2, boom. I didn't repeat 2-6. My first listen, the only song I repeated, I think, was Buncey Road. And goddamn Bombs in the Ville. Probably the Let Out type shit. But boom, I'm just going through it. First listen, I'm just like, okay. Like, I can't rank it or nothing. I can't rank it, I can't do nothing. It's just like, I'm just listening to it. And then I'm like, since it had repeat songs on the first disc, I decided not to go to the second disc yet. I said, I'm going to get the first disc another run before I go to the second disc. So I listened to the first disc again. And I'm like, God dang, like, I started liking it more and more. I listened to it, so I'm like, before I pick a favorite song, because I started getting my favorite songs, because I started liking it more and more, I listened to it. And I'm like, damn, I'm starting to get my favorite songs. That's when I moved to disc 2. Because I'm starting to get my favorite songs, so I'm like, let me go to disc 2 before I start, like, before I start repeating disc 1 songs, like, it started getting like that, because, like, to me, off first listen, it was just cold. I didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean? It was just like, okay, this cold. But it's like the more and more I started listening, I was just trying to get through it, low key. But the more I started listening, I'm like, damn.
It's a long album.
I'm like, this nigga Cole is, like, this really a hip hop album. Like, that's really just how I started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, this really like a hip hop album type shit. Like, so then boom, I started going through this too. And basically I did the same exact thing. Like, I started going through songs like which ones repeat on first listen. And then it's like, as I started listening to the album holistically, because like he said, like, when I started listening to the album, like, I gotta listen to multiple songs throughout the album. Like, I can't just listen to one song, which is why I get my repeat songs out the way, because that was the first. Like, if I'm just trying to listen to the album real quick, if I got like a 30-minute drive, like, I already got my repeat songs. Like, I'm about to throw and just letting them shits run to my destination. But as I started listening to the project holistically, like I said, like, every single time I listen to it, I started liking it more and more. Like, that's really just the effect I got. And like I said, I felt like it was a true hip-hop album. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think it's just vintage, authentic Cole. Like, I don't know. I don't know how everybody else.
I agree.
Felt about it, but I fuck with both. I fuck with both of the discs. I fuck with this 1. I fuck with this 2. I got my repeat songs. Like, I think some songs are radio songs without even like trying. Like, I don't think he specifically made it to be a radio hit, but it's like, damn it, some songs is actually a radio song. And I think that was because it's a true hip hop album. It's like, nah, this is a hip hop album. Like, it's like nigga won't worry about like the outside influence.
He wasn't worried about what nobody thought about the shit.
It was just like, I'm making music.
I'm just making shit from the heart. The way I heard
I just hope it ain't the last album.
Well, I don't even want to go into that. The way I listen to it, I ain't even, cause you know a whole bunch of people had stayed up on that
I ain't even
Friday,
stayed. I woke up in the
right?
morning.
I went to sleep on accident. Woke up, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Cause niggas wanted to judge it off rip.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas want to judge off rip.
I couldn't do that, bro. I had to wait. I was like, I'm gonna wait.
I woke up and played, and I was like, oh shit. I played some of the songs. First of all, the first thing I did, I just scattered and went through some of the songs because I just wanted to hear how some of the beats was, right?
Like the vibe.
Yeah, and so I listened to maybe like the first 3 or 4 seconds of like 5
Yeah, everybody
different
listen to
songs
shit different.
type shit. And so then I just went up to the top and played the first disc through. The only song I did repeat was Bunch Road Blues as well. I ain't gonna count.
Okay.
And so I forced myself to not repeat none of the others. I'm like, no, bro.
We-
Because I was about to repeat 2-6 and some more other songs too, but I was like, no, I was trying to force myself to just go straight through the jump. But I ain't gonna lie. The way Tim slid on that shit, I had to
Tim
run
straight.
that shit back.
Hey, Tim
I
straight
said,
slid on that
hey,
bitch.
yo.
He get her about 2 verses by herself.
Bruh.
Like, hey, that, you got the rest of the.
The way she
you
slid
got
on
the
that
rest of the
jump, I
beat.
had to run that jump back.
No cap.
Then I ran. This was like all before. This was early. I didn't even end up going back to sleep. I just went straight to work after this. I got to work, played the second disc, and then I was like, damn. I low-key stayed on the second disc for like the rest of the day. I can't even lie to myself. Like probably like for the next couple of hours. It wasn't like all day. But I didn't get back to the first disc until I was only like maybe an hour 30, maybe 2 hours left at work. So I sat with that first disc. I sat with that second disc for a minute. And like niggas already said, like this was a classic. This was a classic off rip. It's actually real hip hop. Like this is a real hip hop album. The versatility is really some versatility that we really haven't seen from Cole on this range. Like we've seen versatility, but this range is crazy, bro.
Ain't nobody fucking with this nigga, bro.
This range is crazy, bro.
I mean, it's funny you said that because I agree with the versatility type shit because I feel like Cole has always tried to master like his voice with like the R&B-ish type songs. And I feel like this is the best he ever executed it.
Bro, I've been listening to one song all day, bro.
It's crazy.
I feel like
the song I like the most is the you said the Bombshell song when he was singing on that. Yeah, when he was singing on that jump. I ain't gonna lie, I hated that shit, but I like the song, so it makes
I see what you're saying.
Cause I'm like the way he doing, I'm like, all right, Cole. That part you could have got somebody else to sing that. I ain't gonna lie, he could have easily got bosses. He could have got anybody. What's his bass? What's his
Boss.
Boss. Boss actually has sung that well.
Hell
but
yeah,
what,
Boss
nigga, I was singing my heart out on that part,
Boss
bro.
would have snapped on that shit, bro. So I'm like, damn, why the fuck you ain't put balls on that? Like,
Nah.
whatever, cool. But I mean, it's
I like it.
Yeah, literally. That's
Personally.
it's to the point like I don't like it, but I like it. It's weird, like
because I ain't gonna lie.
It could because I'm biased,
That's
or it
how
could
I
because
felt.
it's just a good song. You know what I'm saying? Or the energy
It's
in the song, or like it's all that. It's the vibrations too. Like,
It's certain songs that I feel like that, but I didn't feel like that. My bad, Joe. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I feel like one thing I don't know, like I just got a different appreciation for music. I ain't trying to say it. I don't know crazy shit. Just how I listen to music. When you really listen to like older shit and like especially like older R&B, bro, some of them niggas actually wasn't the best singers.
No.
And that's why when I started looking at it like that, it's like, damn, them niggas actually knew how to make a good song, but they didn't necessarily have the best voice. You see what I'm saying?
And it ain't
So
always
like,
about the best singer. It really ain't even always about the best words. It's really about, can I make you feel it? That's why I ain't even gonna lie. I felt that exact same way. The very first listen when I heard the Let Out, I was like, damn, this Let Out chorus is kind of throwing me off. Then I listened to it again. Then I listened to it again. And I said, damn, is this the best song up here? By the fucking third or fourth listen, I'm like, damn, this song is crazy. Because I felt that shit.
The way
like,
he was singing it, I felt that shit. It's just like, when I first heard it, like, okay, you could have got somebody else to sing it, but no, I fuck with it though. Like,
bro, because I know everybody, well, not everybody, but
I appreciate the art, so it's like.
And that's another thing. Everybody listen to music differently, like Deuce was saying. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Us as artists, or not even just as artists, as creatives, like musicians and shit like that, artists, nigga, I look at music I don't expect people to look at music the way I do.
Nah, me neither.
And so I have an appreciation for, I can appreciate all different kind of fucking music. You feel what I'm saying? And so I ain't really expecting that from everybody, but I think on this the singing that he did on this joint, he made you feel that shit. Like that's another thing with Quick Stop. Like nigga, just them when he was, that's the difference you make. Like that shit, nigga. And then he had the horns in after that. Like nigga, you could just feel it. And so that joint was crazy. We about to switch gears real quick. I know we probably could just talk about this for the whole show, but speaking about, you feel what I'm saying, listening.
Man, go ahead, bro.
No. We all the album was amazing. I don't even know what to say. It broke the scale 1,000 out of 10 for me, honestly. But speaking of music, hearing shit differently, we had Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl.
I knew he was gonna say that.
We had some good reviews from some people. We had some people who ain't like it. Did y'all know they had another Super Bowl performance?
I heard about that.
I didn't know that till the next day. I'm like, who the fuck performed?
But how did they even do it?
I don't even know, cause I never seen it. I never even went back and looked at like what was even going on. I ain't see on social media. I ain't see none of that. They were saying Kid Rock performed. Honestly, I don't even know.
What channel? Like how
I have no idea what the infrastructure was.
Anyway, what was you saying? Cause we ain't about to have a headache trying to figure that out.
Man, some people obviously because they had another whole Super Bowl halftime show. Some people was not feeling it. Some people ain't like the fact that they couldn't understand what Bad Bunny was saying.
I ain't know a damn thing that nigga was saying. Good.
But I mean, we all knew that was gonna be like number one complaint.
I mean, if you didn't hear any of Bad Bunny music, you know this nigga don't speak a lick of English in his music.
Oh.
So I don't know. Only take I got about that is like I be saying, I listen to music differently. You feel what I'm saying? The vibes was great. I know Bad Bunny got a crazy ass following. I didn't even realize that till I spent some time in New Mexico. But when I was out there in New Mexico for that summer, nigga, they was on that nigga songs every day. But one thing is a lot of people who was talking like, oh, I ain't know what he was saying. Those are the same people who was saying last year, oh, I didn't like the halftime show when Kendrick was up there because I didn't know none of the songs. But then now this year is you didn't know what he was saying. So it's like, nigga, it's not it won't for you. It won't for you. If you ain't like the halftime show, it won't for you. It was so many halftime shows for the past 60 years that won't for everybody else, and you ain't complain because them shits was for you. So, my nigga, them halftime shows that we having now, or just the past couple years, they won't for you. That's okay. You ain't gotta hate. Everybody, it don't gotta be you complaining because nobody really cares. But how y'all feel about it?
One, I ain't watch it.
Tight.
But I'm gonna be real. This not the first halftime show I haven't watched. You see what I'm saying? But I did watch Kendrick one. I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely watched Kendrick.
But that's not the only halftime show I never watched before. But from a football, from an American, cause he's Puerto Rican, so that's still technically American. But I say like from a demographic standpoint of people who actually watch football, I didn't think it made sense. But like it didn't make logical sense. But from like a halftime performance, trying to get all eyes on our event, that was a great business move. You see what I'm saying? To me, I just want to know what the goal is, because to me it's like, I just think the way I think about it, I'm like, if I'm using this opportunity to get a Spanish demographic of people to actually play football. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not, because it's only a one-time event. It's not like going to be able to do it consecutive years. So it's like, I'm not about to just use this just for this 1 30-minute halftime. Like, I'm trying to, like, when I get these Spanish speakers looking at this, I want them to actually, like, sit down and watch a quarter. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, what was the goal? Like, what was the real goal? But I feel like more, like, so from a business standpoint, I think it was a great business move because, like, I wasn't even surprised when they said it was the most watched Super Bowl halftime because of who was performing. Is like, I'm conscious of Bad Bunny. I just don't know I don't speak Spanish. That's just what it is. So I think from a business standpoint, that was a great business move type shit. But I say, like, for NFL football fans, I think it was just a disappointment because it's like most football fans speak English and are not dual lingual. Like, they don't speak both languages. So I'm like, how many, like, how, that's why I said the first time we talked about Bad Bunny when they announced that he was doing it, is like, how many like, Spanish, like, how much of the Spanish demographic actually watch football or care about American football? You see what I'm saying? But like I said, you can't deny a business move. You can't deny the business move makes sense. Like, for a business point, like, they did what they wanted to do. Like, it was the most watched Super Bowl. They probably didn't even expect that, but they did expect it to be a good, to get a lot of eyes. Probably did. So I didn't watch the performance, but it wasn't.
Halftime show.
I don't be watching halftime show for real. But I also think it was a political statement.
Oh, hell yeah.
Based off of the ICE shit going on, and then I seen pictures. And I seen pictures of when he was performing this shit, and I seen like the same type of motifs that Kendrick used with the American flag, shit like that. So, and at that, it's not that. And at that, what I feel like is significant about it is the fact that he's not Mexican. He's actually Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rico is technically the states. So like,
so they couldn't
everything he's saying like, nigga, I'm actually an American citizen.
Absolutely.
Like, basically, like, I'm an American citizen type shit. Like, we're American citizens and we speak Spanish. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
niggas couldn't discredit him the same way.
No, they can. Exactly, you can't discredit a Puerto Rican as much as you can discredit a Mexican, because the countries are different legal statuses. So it's like, I think it also was a political statement. I actually was, based off what was going on, I was surprised they allowed him. I was surprised they even encouraged him to, like, encourage Bad Bunny doing the halftime show based off all the politics that's going on in the states right now with the ice shit, like the ICE shit going on. But when they ended up doing the second halftime, what I just thought of, like, based on what I just said, is like, okay, they would do some shit like that, because like, from a political standpoint, it's like, damn, I'm surprised America let a Spanish speaker run their halftime. Like, I say NFL runs like American entertainment, like sports entertainment. So I was surprised they let a Spanish star, like, be the main show. You know what I mean? Just be the main, like,
be the only show.
Yeah, be the main show of the halftime of the Super Bowl. That Super Bowl is like the biggest event, one of the biggest events in the States.
It's the biggest social event in the States.
And y'all, you know what I mean, basically mistreating certain Hispanic citizens. You see what I'm saying? Because they saying some citizens getting, like, not deported, but like, they getting harassed as well, type shit. So I really was surprised from a political standpoint, type shit, like, damn. But then when they ended up doing the second halftime, it was like, Who was it?
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock is like, okay, that shit made fucking sense. Of course, y'all not gonna just let Bad Bunny do this shit by itself. You see what I'm saying? So
okay. So DG, what you think about the dual halftime show thing going on?
One, I ain't even peep it, and to me, that shit just, I don't care. I just want to see Kendrick. If it's somebody of our caliber,
that's how they feel about Bad Bunny.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's somebody of our caliber, I'm gonna watch. If it's not, I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna watch, because I think I watched like the first minute of it when I seen all them bushes coming out and shit. What the fuck is this? And then I think I stepped outside to go smoke.
Right.
So yeah, after that, I came back and I went to sleep. Like, I ain't even watch the rest of the game. No, because that shit was over. Bro, the game just won't even gaming. That shit won't hitting. Like,
tight.
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. We gonna get to that.
We already did, got him.
But before we get to that, I think, dudes, you did say something interesting, saying like, damn. Oh, you were saying what was the goal?
Facts.
I think the goal.
That's definitely something I do want to know, though.
I think the goal was to bring more international eyes. I think Bad Bunny is currently like the biggest international
star.
That's all
they've been doing all year. You can play international.
That's
games.
what I'm saying. And I think next year, they said during the Super Bowl, they're gonna have a record 9 games internationally, and so they're trying to get more people to recognize who ain't been, just like they did the Taylor Swift shit a couple years ago and got more women paying attention to football. They trying to get more, or American football. They trying to get more international people paying attention to American football.
So you think they trying to get more eyes, or they trying to get more people to try to play football?
No, I think they trying to get more eyes, because that's gonna bring immediate bread more than taking. You got a 9-year-old nigga now, gotta wait 9 more years just for the nigga to be 18 so he can even be close to get drafted type shit. And so if a nigga watching, he can spend some bread right now. So they trying to get more eyes. That's not saying that Bad Bunny not a caliber artist to deserve that, but that was absolutely a leading factor. If I'm somebody who trying to get Bad Bunny, if I'm trying to make the case, I'm gonna come into the commissioner like, nigga, look at his international numbers. You having all these international games for what? Nigga, we doing, didn't they have a game in Mexico City?
And he did.
I about to say they had a game in Brazil too this year. So it's like, no, they've been trying to expand the game, and so that was one. I feel like that was one of the big reasons why they did that. This was the most watched halftime show, so I can't say that they ain't accomplished that goal.
Right.
Now, outside of the halftime show, you feel what I'm saying? We just gonna wrap this up by talking about the game. It really won't about much. From my perspective, the first half, I ain't gonna lie, I like a defensive game. I ain't gonna lie, I played defense when I played football, and so I like a defensive game. You feel what I'm saying? D was on the team, so he know I ain't lying. But after the second half, it was like them niggas, I don't want to say they gave up, but they mailed it in. Like, they weren't even trying to really stop them niggas like that. In all honesty, like, they won't really worry about them niggas no more.
They're trying to see a blowout.
They was trying to see a blowout. And then once they scored, it was like, bro, this nigga is a fool, bro. Bro, once these niggas scored, then it was like, oh, dang. If we can't skunk them, then it don't matter. So
I thought
like,
they were trying to make. Hey, they said that would have been the only shutout
yes,
Super
bro.
Bowl. I thought they was
gonna
gonna do that
shutout,
shit. I
bro.
like, these niggas about to shut these niggas out.
Yes,
like, no
bro.
cap.
I thought it was gonna happen. Then once they scored, I was like, oh, this game over. They gonna stop trying, but then the Patriots gonna be trying mad hard. So it's like, all right, bro, this game is over.
So personally, how I feel about Super Bowl is like, I don't think it was as bad as advertised. I don't think it was as bad as what people making it. I think what it is it was a lack of stars. You see what I'm saying? Like, Mahomes is a motherfucking star.
Facts.
Niggas watching that shit for Mahomes, nigga. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right, because last year when y'all bust these niggas'
like,
ass,
bro,
nobody was saying like, oh, this was a terrible game, this the worst game. But really, y'all whooped their ass, and it wasn't no, like,
these niggas out
close.
there, Seahawks and Patriots, like, if you really watch the game, it's like, boy, them niggas, hey, them defenses,
bro, they was fighting,
them niggas
bro.
came out to fucking play.
Bro.
Them niggas like, nah, bro. Hey, Seahawks, our offense ain't doing shit, but we not letting y'all niggas score. Like,
this was the battle of the D-line.
We was not letting them niggas score, bro, type shit. So it's like,
that's
like, that shit wasn't that, like, it wasn't as bad as people were saying. Like, when I go, if I go look at other Super Bowl scores and all that shit, it's like, nigga, y'all was not, some of these shits is lopsided too, and it's like, y'all was not gassing like, oh, the worst Super Bowl. I think I ain't gonna lie, bro, that stardom shit is real. Like, to me, that's what it shows. It's like, damn, bro, like, that star shit is real. Cause like, if I'm being honest, I'd be lying if I'm saying I don't understand where they coming from.
For sure.
And it's like, damn, I understand where they coming from, but to me, it wasn't the play. That was high quality fucking football to me.
It really was. I ain't gonna make it seem like it was the worst Super Bowl. I just won't.
Yeah, it's like,
it was definitely a good, like you said, it was definitely a good game.
Kenneth Walker played a motherfucking game. Like, shit was a good, like, and at that, like, personally, like, talking about defense and shit, I never really got to see the Patriots play this year for real. And I seen that they was talking about how Gonzalez is one of the best corners. I was just about
to say Gonzalez.
I actually got to see this nigga. I actually got to see this nigga playing on defense, and I'm like, bro, this nigga is literally standing out on defense. I'm like, no, bro.
Against the best receiver of this year.
Nigga is not. I'm like, this nigga is out here playing, bro.
He was leaving it all
I'm
out
like,
on the
that
field.
Nigga is playing. I'm like, he got my respect. I said, it's my first time really getting to see him play, and he's standing out. I'm like, oh, no. I said, that nigga right there, I said, I fuck with this nigga.
Bro, this nigga was jumping off the screen.
I said, I fuck with this nigga. I said, this nigga is nice.
Yeah. Like going forward, I'm going to be like, oh, no, that's Gonzalez, the one nigga who was snapping.
Literally, like, he made a name for himself last night. You know what I mean?
And
it's crazy because I think he Hispanic type shit. I think he went like, because it's not, they were talking about how corners, there's not a lot of white corners. Like, there's a lot of black corners and shit like that.
Corners, yeah,
so it's like, I think he's a Hispanic. So it's funny because, like,
because the parallel,
literally it's parallel. So, like,
man, he was doing his thing.
I don't think it was bad as everybody was saying, because I actually watched the whole thing and I didn't turn it off. Like, I didn't think it was that bad, but I see what they saying. I think it was just a lack of stars because there's some talent out there. But if I'm being real, I'm like, bro, let's keep it 100. I said, we don't really know the niggas on the Seahawks and the Patriots for real. Like, you don't really, Stephon Diggs on the Patriots, Drake May. Niggas outside of them, niggas don't really know niggas for real. Like, Seahawks, you got Darnold. Darnold's not looked at as a poster child.
JSN.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Then the whole year, Seattle was splitting their running backs. Splitting carries. I ain't gonna lie. The only nigga on their defense I know is Kobe. I think Kobe Bryant as a corner, if he's still there. and goddamn fucking Dexter Lawrence, who's supposed to play with the Cowboys. Like, it wasn't too many people I actually, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not as in tune as I used to be, but still, it was like I didn't even know too many people on the
this not gonna
field.
lie, this nigga is actually pretty in tune still.
I didn't really know too many people on the field. I'm like, damn, it's not too many. I think that's what it was, a lack of
and like
a lack of stars that they actually
I can
promote.
say that though, D. You probably right about that for sure.
It's like stars that niggas promote. Like, it was some talent out there that they made the
said
Super
the
Bowl.
magic
They
word,
made the
D.
Super Bowl for a reason. But the stars that they promote was not present.
None of them was there.
None
Yeah.
And
was
because it's really the fact that they didn't promote these teams all year. We didn't really start
Literally.
believing in these teams until the last 3 to 5 weeks. Cause niggas still ain't believing in Darnold till the
True.
very end, and niggas was like, nigga, can Drake May and them really? And they was in the
Yeah,
conference
he
where it
was
was like,
the whole time.
nigga,
Yeah,
we thought Josh Allen was gonna put the
And they
Superman
thought
shit on.
Matthew, Matthew Stafford
That's
probably
what
was
I'm
gonna get
saying,
in
bro.
over
Nigga,
Darnold.
we thought the Broncos was gonna beat them niggas.
Yeah.
So it was like,
When this got hurt.
that's what I'm saying, bro. We thought a lot of teams was gonna beat them. So these teams weren't.
I think I even know more people on the
said
Broncos.
You said the exact word. These teams themselves won't promote it all year. Only motherfucker who was promoted on the whole field was Drake May because he was snapping, and JSN because he was snapping all year. Eric, outside of that,
Nobody
we
was
didn't
really
really hear
promoted.
about, like, from week 1. Who really thought week 1
Seattle.
anybody was
New
talking
England
about these teams?
was gonna go
Nobody
to the
was
Super
talking
Bowl.
about these niggas, bro.
So they didn't really promote them until it was like,
No.
and at that, I ain't gonna lie, the race was so close.
It was so close.
They never really looked at these two teams like,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
these the
Not
the
until the
serious
very
contenders.
last minute. Until like the last 5 weeks, then niggas like, oh, the Seahawks might da 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 da. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but outside of that, so I think you hit the nail right on the head. But I agree, like, it was a good game if you like that brand of football. I personally do like that brand of football because them D lines was going at it for real. But you feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, DG, for you specifically, I just got one question.
No, I don't. I promise.
He think he
nigga
know
worse-
me or
this nigga
something.
I
worse,
bro.
promise
bro.
you I don't.
Like-
Especially not for these motherfuckers.
Like, he think he know me.
No, I don't, gang.
Like, what you can see the future,
Exactly.
future Hendrix.
What you gotta give your
You
chest,
got something
man?
to get off your chest,
Man,
man.
bro, I just told you nothing, gang. I'm straight, like, nah.
Damn, what's the fuck wrong with that nigga, man?
So, what ain't
I
at
don't
this
know.
point?
Good question.
Hey, man, one thing I gotta get off my chest, man. Go bump the fall off, cause my boy might retire, man. Type shit, and that's some real that car trunk tour. That's some real G shit,
We
Cole.
didn't get to talk about that.
That's
That
some
was
real
the other
G shit,
thing. See,
Cole.
that's what I said. We could have talked
And
about
real quick,
talk about the
real
fall off
quick,
the whole thing.
real quick.
That's why
Real
I
quick.
had to just
Yeah,
move
like,
on.
Real quick.
yeah, bro.
Shout out to Cole coming to VA.
Man.
Shout out to Hampton for handling that shit professionally.
Fuck no.
NSU, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going
Fuck
on,
no
but
for
y'all
shit.
motherfuckers, whoever sending y'all kids to NSU, y'all need to teach them some home training, and y'all need to get them the belt.
Fault no for state.
Like,
man.
no
Y'all
bullshit.
kids, y'all. The crazy thing is, I feel a lot of them didn't even
That's
listen.
why I gotta get off my
A lot
chest.
of them didn't even listen to
Get them
Cole.
niggas the belt.
A lot of them didn't even
Get
listen
them
to
NSU
Cole.
niggas the belt, bro.
They were
Bro,
some
it's
young
sad,
ass niggas
bro.
that didn't even listen to Cole, bro.
Bro, I grew up walking distance from NSU, bro, and I was so disappointed at them
It's a
niggas,
long
bro.
ass walk though.
Yeah, it is a long ass walk.
But you can get there.
But I can get there though. But still, like, my
It's
nigga,
walking distance for sure.
them niggas, and like, I graduated from an HBCU too, so I'm like, bro, I ain't going.
He went
bro.
your
we can't- we can't-
and your HBCU,
bro.
your HBCU handled
bro.
handled it right, man.
Let me chill before I go on.
Yeah, we can't.
Before I go on a tangent, bro.
Anything else you gotta get off your chest, Joe? We out.
He said what I was finna say.
The only
said
other thing
what I
I
was
gotta
finna
get off
say,
my
bro.
chest is to all the young folks out there, bro. All my YNs, bro. Wear condoms, gang.
Oh Lord,
I thought you had nothing to get.
Lord
We
have-
out, man.
Lord have-
He had
Lord
to
have
get nothing off his chest.
Lord
I thought he had
have
to get
mercy.
nothing off his chest. Now
He
he's
He
talking
said that out of all things.
Roma Pie out, man.